Listen to this. A man of 87 wanted to cross the road, but there was a lot of traffic, see? He couldn't tell how he was going to squeeze through. So he crawled under a bus.
You what?
He crawled under a bus. A stationary bus.
No.
That's what it says here.
Go on.
The bus started and ran him over.
Get away.
That's what it says here.
Well, who advised him to do a thing like
A
that?
man of 87 crawling under a bus.
It's unbelievable.
It's down here in black and white.
Crap. I want to ask you
What are you
something.
doing out there?
I'm just go up
What
there.
about the coffee?
I'm just going to make it.
Well, go on, make it.
Yeah. I will. You laid on some very nice crockery this time, I'll say that. Sort of striped. They're blue and black stripes. Sort of round the cup, round the rim. Saucers are the same. Blue and black stripes all the way around. It's very nice, I'll say that. The rest is white, you see. Plates are the same, see? Blue and black stripes all the way around. Quite taken with the crockery.
What are those plates for? You're not going to eat.
Brought a few biscuits.
Well, you better eat them quick.
I always bring a few biscuits or a pie. You know, I can't drink coffee without anything to eat.
Well, make the coffee then, will you? Time's getting on.
Got any cigarettes? I ran out. Hope this won't be a long job, this one. I was going to ask you something.
Oh!
What's that?
Child of 8 killed a cat.
Get away.
It's a fact. What about that, huh? A child of 8 killing a cat.
How did he do it?
It was a girl.
How did she do it?
She doesn't say.
Why not?
Wait a minute. It just says her brother, aged 11, viewed the incident from the tool shed.
Go on.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I bet he did it.
Who?
The brother.
I think you're right. What about that? A kid of 11 killing a cat and blaming out his little sister of 8. It's enough
What time is he
to...
going to get in touch? What time is he going to get in touch?
What's the matter with you? It could be any time. Any time.
Well, I was going to ask you something.
What?
Have you noticed the time the tank takes to fill?
What tank?
In the bathroom.
No, does it?
Terrible.
Well, what about it?
What do you think's the matter with it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's got a deficient ball cock, that's all.
Division 1.
Balls.
No, really.
That's what I said.
Didn't occur to me. Didn't have a very restful sleep today, did you? Wasn't much of a bed. Could use another blanket, too. What's this? First 9. You seen this, Ben?
What?
The first 9.
What?
There's a photo here of the first 9.
What first time?
Doesn't say.
What about the coffee?
That looked a bit old to me. Wouldn't like to live in this dump. I wouldn't mind if you had a window you could see what it looked like outside, huh?
What do you want a window for?
I like to get a bit of a view, Ben. It whiles away the time. I mean, you come into this room you've never seen before when it's still dark. You sleep all day, you go and do your job, and then you leave again in the night. I'd like to get a view of the scenery. You don't get a chance in this job.
Get your days off, don't you?
Every 2 weeks.
You know, you kill me. You know, I don't want to think that you work every day. How often do we do a job? Once a week? What are you complaining about?
You have to be on tap, though, haven't you? You can't leave the house in case you go, oh, gone.
You know what the trouble is? You haven't got any interests.
I've got interests.
What? Tell me one of your interests.
I've got interests.
Look at me. What have I got?
I don't know what.
I've got my woodwork. I've got my model boats. Have you ever seen me idle? I never idle. I know how to occupy my time to its best advantage. Then when the call comes in, I'm ready.
Don't you ever get a bit fed up?
Fed up? What with?
Got any cigarettes? I ran out. Oh, there she goes. Oh, no, I mean, the crockery, it's good. It is. But that's about all I can say for this place. I mean, it's worse than the last one we were in. Do you remember the last one we were in? Where was it? I mean, honest, at least it was the radio there. He doesn't seem to bother much with our comfort these days. You get rheumatism, you stay in a place like this.
We're not staying long. Make the coffee, will you? We'll be on the job in a minute.
Been meaning to ask you something.
What the hell is it now?
Why did you stop the car this morning in the middle of that road?
Thought you were asleep.
I was. But I woke up and you stopped. You did stop, didn't you? In the middle of that road? It was still dark out, don't you remember? I woke up, I looked out, it was all misty. I thought maybe you wanted to take a piss, but you were sitting up dead straight like you were waiting for something.
I wasn't waiting for anything.
You must have fallen back asleep. I mean, what was that all about back then? Why did you stop the car?
We were too early.
Early? Too early for what? We got the call, didn't we? Saying we were to start out right away? We did. We showed up right on the dot, so how could we be too early?
Who took the call? Me or you?
You?
We were too early.
Too early for what? You mean somebody had to get out before we got in? I thought these sheets didn't look too bright, huh? I thought they reeked a bit. I was too tired to notice when I got in this morning. I was taking a bit of a liberty. I don't like to share my bed sheets. I mean, I told you this place was going down the drain, though. I mean, we've always had clean sheets laid out for us until now. I've noticed it.
How do you know sheets weren't clean?
What do you mean?
How do you know they weren't clean? You spent the whole day in them, haven't you?
You're saying it might be my stench. I suppose it could be my stench. I mean, I don't really know what I smell like. That's the trouble.
Call!
Ben.
Call!
Ben.
What?
What town are we in? I forgot.
Told you, Styleville.
Go on. That's in the Midlands. That's the second biggest city. Huh. Never guessed. It's Friday today, isn't it? It'll be Saturday tomorrow?
Well, what about it?
Well, we could go and watch the villa.
They're flying away.
Are they? Pity.
Anyway, there's no time. We gotta get straight back.
Well, we've done it in the past, haven't we? Stayed on, watched the game, a bit of relaxation.
Things have tightened up, bub. They've tightened up.
I saw the villa get beat in a tie once. Who was it against? White shirts. It was 1-1 at halftime, and they lost on a penalty. Talk about the drama. It was a disputed penalty. Oh, man, you were there yourself.
Not me.
You were there. Don't you remember the disputed penalty?
No.
He went down just inside the area. Everybody said he was just acting. I didn't think the other guy touched him myself, but he put it right on the spot.
Didn't touch him. What are you talking about? He laid him out flat.
Not the villa. The villa don't play that sort of game.
Get out of here.
That must have been here. In Styleville.
What must?
The villa, that must have been here, because you know who was against? It was the Spurs. It was the Tottenham Hotspurs.
Well, what about it?
We've never done a job in Tottenham.
How do you know?
Remember Tottenham?
Don't make me laugh, will you?
Time is it getting in touch? I've always been an ardent fan. Huh? Wouldn't mind seeing another game. What about going to see the Spurs tomorrow?
They're playing away.
What?
The Spurs.
Then they might be playing here.
Don't be silly.
If they're playing away, they might be playing here. They might be playing the Villa.
The Villa are playing away.
Ben.
Away, they're all playing away.
Ben, look here.
What?
Look!
What's that?
No.
Well, where'd it come from?
Under the door.
Well, what is it? Pick it up.
What do you mean?
Pick it up.
What is it?
An envelope.
Is everything on it?
No.
Is it sealed?
Yes.
Open it.
What?
Open it. What's in it?
Matches.
Matches.
Yes.
Show it to me.
Nothing on it.
That's funny, isn't it?
Came from under the door.
Must have.
Well, go on.
Go on where?
Go and see if you can catch anyone outside.
Who, me?
Go on.
No one.
What'd you see?
Nothing.
Must been pretty quick, huh?
Well, they'll come in handy,
Yes.
won't they?
Yes. You're always running out, aren't you?
All the time.
Well, they'll come in handy then.
Yes.
Won't they?
Yes, I could do with them. I could do with them too.
You could, huh?
Yes.
Why?
Because we haven't got any.
Well, you've got some now, haven't you?
I can light the kettle.
Yes. You're always Cajun matches. How many have you got there?
About a dozen.
Well, don't lose them. Red too, don't we need a box? Don't waste them. Now go on. Go and light it.
Huh?
Go and light it.
Like what?
The kettle.
You mean the gas?
Who does?
You do.
What do you mean I mean the gas?
Well, that's what you mean, don't you? You mean go and light the gas.
If I say go and light the kettle, I mean go and light the kettle.
How can you light a kettle?
Light the kettle. It's a figure of speech. Light the kettle.
I've never heard
Light the kettle! It's common usage.
I think you've got it wrong.
What do you mean?
They say put on the kettle.
Who says? I have never in all my life heard anybody say put on the
Let
kettle.
my mother...
Your mother! When's the last time you saw your mother? Then what are we talking about your mother for? Gus, I'm not trying to be unreasonable, all right? I'm just trying to point out something. Who's the senior partner here? Me or you?
You.
I'm only looking out after your interests, Gus. You've got to learn, Bob.
Yeah, but I've never heard
Nobody says light the gas. What does the gas light?
What does the gas
It's a kettle, you fool!
All right.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I want to see if they like
What?
the matches. Nope. Should I try on here? Here we go.
Put on the fucking kettle, for Christ's sake.
It's going.
What?
The stove. Wonder who it'll be tonight, huh? I was gonna ask you something.
For Christ's sake.
I was just gonna ask
What are
you
you sitting on my bed for? What's the matter with you? You're always asking me questions. What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
You never used to ask so many damn questions. What's come over you?
I was just wondering. That's all.
Stop wondering. You've got a job to do. Why don't you just do it and shut up?
That's what I was wondering about.
What?
The job.
What job?
Maybe you might know something. Huh? I mean, maybe, have you got any idea who it's going to be tonight?
What's going to be?
Who it's going to be.
Are you feeling all right?
Sure.
Go make the coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. The gas is out.
But what about it?
There's a meter.
I haven't got any money.
Neither do I.
We have to wait now.
What for?
For Wilson.
He might not come. He might just send a message. He might not
You'll
come.
have to do without, won't you?
Shit!
You'll have a cup of coffee after. What's the matter with you?
I'd like to have one before. Let's go.
You better get ready anyway. Come on.
That's a bit much, you know? For my money? I mean, when he comes, you better have a quarter. I mean, he's entitled to. I mean, it's his place. You ought to see there's enough gas for a cup of coffee.
What do you mean it's his place?
Isn't it?
He's probably only rented it. It doesn't have to be his place.
I know it's his place. I bet the whole house is his, huh? He's not even laying on any gas now either. Look at all the other places, huh? There's an address. There's a key. There's a coffee pot. There's never another soul in sight. We never get any complaints, do we? Too much noise, anything like that? You ever notice that? Huh? You never see another soul except the guy who comes. You ever notice that? Wonder if these walls are soundproof. Can't tell. All we do is wait. Half the time, he doesn't even bother to put in an appearance. Wilson!
Why should he? He's a busy man.
I find him hard to talk to, you know that, Ben Wilson?
Forget about it, will you?
There are a number of things that I want to ask him, you know, I don't get around to do it, you know, when I see him. I was thinking about the last one.
Hold on.
That girl. How many times have you read that paper? Just wondering how many
What are
times
you
have you read this?
criticizing
I'm
me?
just wondering how many times
You
have
get
read
right
it?
across your head if you don't watch yourself. You
No,
understand?
look here.
I'm not looking anywhere. How many times have I... Come on, dear Liberty.
I didn't mean that.
You just get out of it, bud. Get out of it, that's all.
She was just that girl made me start to think, that's all. She wasn't much to look at, I know, but still, what a mess. Christ, I can't remember a mess like that one. They don't seem to hold together much. Like men, women. A looser texture. Didn't she spread? Didn't she have spread? Carl! I want to ask you something. Who cleans up after we've gone? I'm curious about that. Who cleans up after we've gone? Maybe nobody cleans up. Maybe they just leave them. How many jobs we do in place I can't count them? What if nobody cleans up after we've gone?
What? Do you think we're the only branch of this organization? Have a bit of sense. They get departments for everything.
What? Cleaning and all?
Fuck.
It was just a girl who made me start to think, that's all. You have a look.
Read it.
2 braised steaks and fries, 2 chocolate puddings, and 2 coffees, no sugar.
Let me see.
2 coffees, no sugar? Well, what do you think of that?
Well,
Give us a chance! They're in a hurry. That's a bit funny.
It's not fun. Probably, used to be a cafe down here, that's all. Upstairs. This place has changed hands very quickly.
A cafe?
yes.
This was the kitchen down here?
Yes. The people who ran it probably didn't find it a going concern. They go into liquidation and they move out.
Oh, the people who ran this place didn't find it going concern, so they moved out.
Sure.
Well, who's got it now?
What do you mean, who's got it now?
If they moved out, who's got it now?
Well, that all depends.
Soup of the day. Liver and onions and a jam tart.
We better set something up.
Huh?
We better set something up.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Quick, what do you got in that bag?
Not much. Wait a minute! I got some biscuits, a jar of coffee, and a carton of milk.
That all?
Chocolate bar.
Good.
One Twinkie.
120. You never told me you had a Twinkie.
Didn't I?
Why only one? Didn't you bring one for me?
I didn't think you'd be keen on Twinkies.
Well, you can't send up 120 anyway, now can you?
Why not?
Give the plates.
Does that mean I get to keep the Twinkie then?
Keep it?
I mean, you don't know that we've got it down here.
That's not the point. Get
Can I
the
keep
plate.
it?
Where do these come from?
What?
Where do these crackers come from?
Where did you find them?
You're playing a dirty game, you know that?
I only eat those when I drink beer.
Well, where were you going to find beer?
I don't know. I was saving them until I did.
I'll remember this. Where's the plate? Wait a minute!
It's gone up.
It's all your stupid fault. Play around!
What do we do now?
Wait till it comes down. Get ready, will you?
Ben, what's going on here?
What do you mean?
How could this be a cafe?
It used to be a cafe.
Have you seen the gas stove?
Well, what about it?
It's only got 3 rings.
So what?
You can't do much cooking on 3 rings, not for a busy place like this.
That's why the service is slow.
Well, what are they doing when we're not here? All these menus coming down, nothing's coming back up. I mean, what are they doing when it could have been going on like this for years? I mean, they can't do much business anyway. I mean, what are they doing when we're not here? Macaroni, patistio, in ormitha, macaronata.
What was that?
Macaroni, patistio, in ormitha, macaroni.
Quick dishes.
No,
That's right.
that's pretty high class.
Quick, before it goes up.
2 biscuits, 1 package of crispy saltines, 1 bar of chocolate, 1 Twinkie, 1 jar of coffee.
1 carton of milk.
1 carton of milk. Country fresh. Just did it.
You shouldn't shout like that.
Why not?
It isn't done. You should be alright anyway for the time being. Get ready, will you? It'll be any minute now.
This is someplace. Coffee, little biscuits.
Even makes you lazy, Bub. You're getting lazy, you know that? You only slack on your job.
Who, me?
Slack, Bub. Slack.
Me, slack.
You checked your gun. You don't even check your gun. It looks disgraceful anyway. Why don't you ever polish it?
I wonder where the cook is. They must have had a few, to cope with that. Maybe a few more gas stoves. Maybe there's another kitchen along the hall.
Of course there is. Do you know what it takes to make an omitha macaronata?
What?
An omitha. Save your ideas, will you?
It takes a few cooks then, doesn't it? The sooner we're out of this place, the better. He's gonna get in touch. I feel like I've been here for years. Never let him down though, have we? I was just thinking about that the other day. We have never let him down. We are reliable. Just I'll be glad when tonight's over. Hope the guy doesn't get excited or anything tonight, you know? I'm feeling a bit off. Got a splitting headache. One bamboo shoots, 1 chicken with watercress, and 1 char siu and bean sprouts.
Bean sprouts.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
Look here. We better tell him.
Tell him what?
Then we can't do it. We haven't got it.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Give me a pencil. We'll write him a note.
Well, what's that?
This? This is her speaking to.
Well, how long has it been there?
That's the job. We should have used it before instead of shouting up there.
That's funny because I didn't notice.
Well, come on. You see this? It's a whistle.
What, this?
Yes. Pull it out. Take it out. Blow into it.
Blow.
Whistles up there. If you blow, then they know you want to speak. Blow.
I can't hear a thing.
Now you speak. Speak into it.
The kitchen is bad.
Good evening. Sorry to bother you, but we thought we better let you know that we haven't got anything left down here. All that we had, we sent up. There's no more food down here. What? What? No, all we had, we sent up. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that.
The Twinkie was stale. The chocolate was melted. The milk was sour.
Well, we're
What
very
about my
sorry.
crackers?
Biscuits were moldy.
Well, we're very sorry about that. What? What? Yes. Yes. Yes, certainly, right away.
on the kettle. Not light the gas, but light the kettle.
How can we light the kettle? There's no gas.
Now what do we do?
What did he want us to light the kettle for anyway?
For coffee. You want a cup of coffee?
He wanted a cup of coffee! What about me? I've been wanting a cup of coffee all night!
What do we do now?
What about us? What are we supposed to drink? I'm thirsty too. I'm starving. And he wants a cup of coffee. Oh, that beats the band, that does. I mean, I could do with a bit of sustenance myself. I mean, what about you? You look as like you could use some too. I mean, we send him up all that we have. And he's not satisfied. I'm honest. It's enough to make the cat laugh. Why did you send him up all that stuff? Why did I send him up all that stuff? Who knows what he's got upstairs? I bet he's got a salad upstairs. You notice he didn't ask for any salad, did you? No. I mean, they do all right. I bet he's got a salad up there right now with cold meat, radishes, cucumbers, watercress, roll mops, hard-boiled eggs, what? He's got a case of beer up there too, huh? I bet he's eating my crackers with a beer right now! And you notice, he didn't have anything to say about the crackers, did he? No, they do all right. They can't just wait for things to come up from down here. I mean, that'll get them nowhere. And they do all right. He wanted a cup of coffee. That is past the joke, in my opinion. What's the matter with you? You don't look so bright. I could use an Alka-Seltzer for myself.
I'm just getting up.
I know, I don't like to do a job on an empty stomach.
Be quiet a minute. Let me give you instructions.
Why, we do it the same every time, don't we?
Let me give you the instructions. When we get the call, you go and stand behind the door.
Stand behind the door.
If there's a knock on the door, you don't answer it.
If there's a knock on the door, I don't answer.
But there won't be a knock on the door.
So I won't answer it.
When the guy comes in,
When the guy comes in,
shut the door behind him
shut the door behind him
without divulging your presence.
without divulging my presence.
He'll see me and come towards me.
He'll see you and come towards you.
He won't see you.
Huh?
He won't see you,
He won't see me.
but he'll see me.
He'll see you.
He won't know you're there.
He won't know you're there.
He won't know you're there.
He won't know I'm there.
Take out my gun.
Take out your gun.
He stops in his tracks.
He stops in his tracks.
Turns around.
If he turns around,
You're there.
I'm here. You left something out.
I know. What?
I haven't taken my gun out yet. I mean, according to you.
Take out your gun.
After I close the door?
After you've closed the door.
You never left anything out before. You know that, Ben.
When he sees me in front of him,
You in front of him,
and you behind him,
and me behind him,
he'll feel uncertain.
uneasy.
He won't know what to do.
So what will he do?
He'll look at me, and then we'll look at you.
He won't say a word.
We'll look at him.
He won't say a word.
He'll look at us.
And we'll look at him.
Nobody says a word.
What do we do if it's a girl?
We do the same.
Exactly the same.
Exactly.
We don't do anything different.
We do exactly the same!
Oh. Excuse me. Why did he send us the matches if he knew there was no gas? Why did he send us the matches if he knew there was no gas? Why did he do that? Who sent us the matches?
Talking about.
Who is it upstairs?
That's what we do.
Who is it though?
That's one thing to do with
I asked you a question!
Enough!
I asked you before. You said the people who had this place moved out. Well, who moved in? I asked you before who moved in.
Stop!
I told you. I told you. I told you before who ran this place. I told you. So what's he playing these games for, huh? Why is he doing? Well, that's what I want to know.
What games?
What's he doing this for? I mean, we have been through our tests, haven't we? We went right through them years ago. You and I, we took them together. We proved ourselves. Huh? So what's all this for, huh? What's the idea? What is he playing these games for? Scampy! We've got nothing left! Nothing! You understand me? Nothing!
You maniac!
You heard it!
That's enough! I'm warning you! Oh!
What about this?
Oh!
Have you ever heard such a thing?
Go on.
It's true.
Get away.
It's down here in black and white!
Is that a fact?
Can you imagine?
It's unbelievable.
It's enough to make you want to puke.
Incredible.
Where are you going?
Just need a glass of water.
Yes. Straight away, right. Sure, we're ready. Understood. Repeat. He has arrived. He's coming in straight away. The normal method to be employed. Understood. Sure, we're ready. Right.